dear twin flame. I should be sleeping, but I'm not. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I'm not sleeping. Don't know why. Nothing really on my brain. I am tired. Walked almost 8.5 kilometers today, so got the exercise. Don't know. It's very strange, but here I am, awake. So I thought I'd chat with you, say hi. I hope your day went well. I think we're going on a road trip tomorrow. Have to go into London to pick up some masks that a friend of the family has made for us. They're different than the ones we had before because they have ear protectors, because the ones we have are hurting the girls' ears. So we're getting new ones. So there's that, and we're gonna do a drive-by at my aunt's house, I think, because she was away and she's been gone like since last fall to Mexico, and she just came back and finished quarantining her. She finished her 14 days quarantine on the weekend, so we were gonna go and do some social distance visiting. Hopefully she's around. Little Bear wants to drop off a treat on your vehicle that she made today, because I said we were going to London, and she's decided she wants to give you a treat. So if you find something on your car, that's who it's from. I've told her that she can't try to talk to you, so that's not the intention, but she does want to share with you, so there's that. What else? I don't know. Lots of things have come up, but currently brain is not working, and I think all the things I wanted to share are saved on my phone. That is, I'm recording on instead of my iPad, so it's harder to share, harder to look up. Yeah, don't know. It's weird energy right now, so I'm hot. Hot. I don't know. I really don't have much to share, but I like chatting with you. I wish I could hear what you had to say. That would be more interesting, I'm sure. Apparently my son's not coming home for a week or more because he didn't social distance, and now we're worried about him bringing crap back to the ladybug, so he's decided he's not going to come back until it's easier for him to quarantine there because he doesn't have to be restricted to one room. So the girls are kind of mad because they miss him, and they think they blame me because I was the one that said, wait a minute, are you not doing this? And they all went, oh, well, didn't think it was important. And I'm like, until you bring something home to your sister. So the girls are mad because they think I won't let him come home, and that wasn't what was decided. It was just, it's easier for him to be isolated but not, excuse me, sorry, isolated but not confined to a room. So there's that. I don't have any jokes or anything to share. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you, how I was reaching out to people to say thank you. Did that for a couple more people, so that was cool. And it's interesting when you put out positivity and gratitude out to the world, how much it comes back to you. It's been overwhelming actually with the bounce back from me reaching out to other people. It's been kind of crazy, cool, really cool, but kind of crazy. So looking to do more of that, which is awesome. I hope you can hear me. I don't know if this is recording well enough or not. I guess I'll try it out before I upload it. I don't have any jokes for you because I haven't seen any recently. I'll look more for those later. What else? I hope things are good in your world. Oh, allergy season's kicked in. That's not fun. Especially when everybody's like going crazy with the COVID. Every time you like cough or a runny nose or have any kind of anything. Excuse me. People think you're dying. I'm not dying. Just got allergies. It's funny. I feel, on one hand, I feel like I shouldn't really record anything because I'm not, like, I don't have anything to share or teach or I don't know. But on the other hand, I just want to say hi. It's different knowing that you are watching. It's cool, but it's different. I don't want to waste your time, but at the same time, in some weird way, it makes me feel closer to you, which is nice for a change. So that's cool. I'm always excited. It's funny because I can tell how many people have watched the videos and how long they've watched it. So I know when you've watched it because no one else wants to sit through and watch it. It's kind of funny actually. So it makes me happy to be able to see that, oh look, he's seen it. Oh crap, I wonder what I said. Anyway, what was I gonna say? There was something that came up that I thought, I know what I was gonna say. It's interesting. I've never, so I have, through all my journeying and self-reflection work, I have learned that I have multiple spirit animals, spirit guides, and so my first, here's something I can talk to you about. My first spirit guide that I learned about was my deer. He's kind of turned into like the supervisor of my spirit animals. He kind of leads me to whoever I'm supposed to pay attention to that day. Like he's kind of the head honcho. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so my very first spirit guide that came through was my deer, and it's all about compassion and love of family and taking care of people, which really made sense because that's that at my core, that's who I am. And then as I journeyed more and I learned more and I started healing more, I was introduced to more of my spirit guides. And though I'd have these show up and I'd be like, is that really mine? Because the rule of thumb when you journey for your spirit animal is you have to see it 3 times. So I kept having these animals show up in my dreams, but I'm like, is that another spirit animal or is it just a symbol that I'm supposed to pay attention to? And there's lots of those, obviously, something will show up in your day-to-day or whatever. But I went to a journeying class with Bernie, And the I went in to ask, like, are you my spirit animal? Because it's one you do regularly. It's a journey you do regularly to see who's guiding you. And my dear, instantaneous. So I go to this. The lower world is where you find your spirit guides, and um, I go in and they say, you have to ask. You go to the animals and you ask them, and it's only when you see 3 of them that you can confirm it. Well, I literally show up in this lower world and there's like a herd of deer. I'm like, okay, that's pretty obvious. And then I have all this time because other people don't, it takes some time at the beginning to find your spirit. But I'm like, okay, so is there anything else you want to show me? And sometimes it take me on a journey, but this one time, after I'd been having these other dreams of other animals, I'm like, okay, what is there anything else you want to show me? And one of the animals showed up, and it's a baby polar bear. And I was like, oh, that's cute, is that sweet? But I know I have to see 3 of you to know that you're my spirit guide. And my deer takes me, and this little baby polar bear takes me, like the 2 of them, walk me around this corner, and there's 2 more. So there's your 3. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so the 2 stay where they are, but the one kind of climbs up on my deer and he's swinging around on his antlers. It's really crazy. Anyway, he just kind of rides there like he's getting, he's on an adventure. And then as we're walking towards whatever else they're going to show me, this wolf comes up from behind me and he stands beside me. And I was like, okay, I see you, but I know I have to see 3. And instantaneously, 2 more come up beside. And I'm like, oh my God, seriously? So I have a wolf. And then as soon as I acknowledge, okay, I see 3 of you, the 2 kind of fade away, but this white wolf sticks around. And every time I dream about the white wolf, it usually has something to do with you, so I didn't know if it was my spirit animal or yours, being that we're connected, which is always a question. Anyway, so that was fine. And then the other thing, so this wolf is walking beside me, the polar bear is swinging around on my deer's antlers that I'm riding on this deer. So I've got 3. And then this eagle starts flying, like just kind of up in my peripheral. And I've never seen 3 eagles, but it's always there. And when I asked Bernie about it, he said, well, that could be mine because his is an eagle. Except that the very first animal I ever painted when I started painting again was an eagle. And when I painted it, I had to, well, it's with your sister because I had to paint it to get it out of my head. And it reminded me of you. Just the way it looked at me, it was very intense eyes. And so I painted it, but then I couldn't sell it because I don't know, it's just like it's a part of me. It's kind of strange. Anyway, but I couldn't keep it in the house because it kept staring at me like you used to stare at me. So I needed it out. So it stays at her office, which is fine. It's good. It's safe, and I know that, and I appreciate her keeping it for me, and she loves having it there. But it has a message on the back of it for you if you ever go to visit. You can look at the back of the eagle picture in her office. But yeah, so I always have this eagle show up too, which I don't know because I've never seen 3 of them, but it's been showing up a lot too. So anyway, long story about all of my spirit guides. So those are my 4 animals that are constantly directing me in some way or another or giving me messages. So then today I was watching a show with the girls and they were talking about the symbolism of wolves, and that if a wolf comes to you, wolves are pack animals and they need their pack. So it's important that they're with their pack. However, they also go off in search of things that they're missing, and that if you see a lone wolf, they're in search of something that they need in their life. So so I've been dreaming about this wolf again, which is why I painted it recently, and so don't know if that means anything to you, but that's what I'm gonna share. I don't know why I shared that whole story, but there you go. Anyway, the morning is gonna come very quickly because it's very late, or very early, very late. I don't know. It's just bizarre. I don't know why I'm not sleeping. I know it has to do with the new moon coming up, but it's been a long time since I've been so restless at night, or just uninterested in sleep. It's not even that I'm tossing and turning. I'm just not tired and just kind of awake. It's very strange. Anyway, there's all that. So, if you find a sweet treat on your vehicle tomorrow, that will be from my baby bear. And I hope all is well, and I hope this beautiful weather is filling you with positive energy. And as always, know that you are being thought of, and dear twin flame, you are loved and you are missed.